Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hooked Gamer here. I hope everyone is doing okay today. Again, we're back with the land of the Vikings. The previous episodes we've built a war dock and we went on an expedition, or exploration as the game calls it, and we went onto a... Well, it says it's on duty because we went raiding, but they have not come back yet. So I'm kind of looking forward to see, um, what will happen after we have, or they'll come back from the raid. I wonder if it's just silver, or let's say some other things are being gathered. Let's say, like tools or maybe some other items and things like that. Now, what I want to do is to get the finish off this area and have some houses. So let's go with good house. Yeah, we're not gonna fit a good house here. So let's just do it as close as possible to the houses that are here already. Yeah, we're not gonna fit anything there, which is fine. But I would like to fit a couple of them here if I can. It says bumpy. Yeah, that's probably it, I guess. Let's just see though. Can we? Can we do this one? Yeah, we cannot. So this could be the last house that we can squeeze in here. Maybe it is possible that this one will go in that way. No. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. So maybe... Yeah, no, let's just see one of the poor houses just to be sure. I think size-wise it's exactly, well, maybe slightly, but not too much. Yeah, no, it's not gonna fit, so this is the last house that we can fit in here. I guess I was hoping for a bit more. But what we can do is like an area like over here. I think there's another house being built here. Yes, there is. Yep, it is. And then there is another one. Have they been demolished or something? I thought we have all of them built. Interesting. But yeah, so 3 houses will be still built, which I guess that's something that will... No, it won't be enough. I was hoping it will be. And then I'm thinking we could go up that way because of the... It's close, we have the road there already and things like that. It would just make sense. Just to kind of complete the look of the other side. Oh, not where I wanted it. So let's just rotate that building. Oh, yeah, like this. And let's just build a couple of... Yeah, maybe if I rotate the camera, because it just seems that the entrance... Yeah, the entrance now is this way. Snaps. I wish it would snap to the right location. Doesn't seem to want to do that. What's it colliding with? There is a green somewhere. Ah, come on. It's the building. Oh yeah, no, you can see it's... Yeah, we'll do it that way. Okay, so let's just see if we can perhaps fit a house this way. Ah, we can, very good. Yeah. And then 2 more. Or maybe just 1, because that's a lot of houses, and then we'll need more stone. Which just... Let's just make sure, yeah, there's only 1 worker. So it's just a assign someone. We've 216 people, so that's quite a bit. Then there was a scarecrow. I wanted a scarecrow to have to be here. Okay, let's just complete the look of that field. Yeah, so let's just speed up time. I think obviously we need to get the trees marked. Let's just do it all over, kind of. So they'll just walk and do it here in the back. I know that's very far, but I mean, we have very little of them around. And I'm kind of purposely not marking all of them here because we have the gatherers and things like that. So I don't know if it's like in the other games where if you kind of remove the forest for foragers or hunters, you know, the actual livestock or the game or, you know, whatever else kind of disappears, so it's not as plentiful. So I kind of want to avoid that because the food is going down. There's no doubt about that. We may need to look into having other things built. Yeah, this could be, I'm just thinking because we had the earthquake and I've kind of I didn't look what was just demolished. I just kind of went through rebuilding it, etc. So it could be just that. Yeah. So I can click on this because I know we're not accepting any new people because we haven't got enough space for our current villagers. A merchant ship. I mean, yeah, okay. Yes, I see. Okay, so they're here. I don't think we need anything. Yeah, we don't. They can go. Yeah, that's fine. So I just want to repair. Kind of keep them. Yeah. One of the boats is completely broken. But it's not being repaired, or is that me? Oh yeah, it's not there anymore. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Maybe it's just beyond repair? Beyond repair. Maybe we'll have to build another one though. Yeah, because it's not on the list anymore, although I've clicked for that to be repaired, so I'm not sure. Yeah, not sure. Yep, and there's one stone. I don't have a house, and a relative died. Let's just make sure there are people here. Yeah, we've quite a lot of homeless people. That's not the best. But at the same time, we are lacking the stone or the bricks. And they don't build it systematically. They're just build everything at once. What's this? The raid has begun. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. So they arrived to whatever the village. They are ready to attack at any moment. What kind of strategy are we planning? Okay. 3% chance and 15. Okay, so critical success with 3% chance, success with 15%, fail with 64. So that's not great. This is even higher. Right. Okay, so no matter what we do, huge amount of fame is lost if we escape. But if we prepare, we only have prepare and attack. Success with 11% chance. But this attack by night and silently has better amount. Okay, well let's do that. Oh, well, look at that. The graphic looks very blurry or something. Okay. Okay, our warriors failed to raid the village. Okay. Huge amount of fame. Okay, well, let's see. So we are at 8,974. Villagers would be unhappy. So shame, shame. You can hear the bell ringing. Okay, well, I don't know what fame has been lost because it hasn't, unless not just yet. Let's just see here. Not on direct, unless they'll come back and then they'll be shamed publicly in front of the whole village. I don't know, but I mean, does it not tell us what's the outcome? Why does it tell us when we go that they're unsuccessful? Why wouldn't it tell us before we go if we are learning about other villagers? Kind of, yeah, not the best system, I would say. I mean, so what? I mean, so this village was, well, I would have thought that it was supposed to be the easiest because it was poor or something like that, and it was a barely protected or something like that, and we sent 10 warriors and they failed. So that's strange. Well, look. Obviously, the poor village had a better army. They were more fierce than our warriors. Now, let's get some planting going. We've 0 here and 53 here, yeah, fine. This crowd here wants to get a move on. I mean, what's the holdup? Where is she? Oh yeah. Yeah, so so basically they are responsible for gathering, and because it's so far, maybe if we have built it here it'll be better. So then it's just the builders that have to collect it. So what was it? Stonecutter, I think. And we'll do a priority, and let's just do 20. Or maybe even 2. Yeah, 2 wouldn't be too bad, I guess. So then 2 of them can kind of produce it at the same time. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. 1 here and 1 in town. Objectives-wise, yeah, I think that's it. There'll be no more objectives anymore. Yes. Yes, indeed. No more. So what we want to do is to have intelligence, healthier, yeah, okay, we don't really want that. Speed and luck, okay, yeah. So let's do it like that. It's just so, yeah, like this. The little arrow shows us basically how's the totem, or how is the totem facing, or where is it facing, I guess. Durability and strength of all villagers, right? So that's not a bad one to have. They have an area of effects, but they do not. I don't know if they stack, but they do not cancel. So I can have 20 of them in one spot if I wanted of the same thing. So it's not like the well that won't allow us to build it should we already have one there? Okay, so we cannot fit this one there. Am I building the same thing? Yep. Yeah. Oh, intelligence. Let's just make them more intelligent here in this corner of the world. Yeah, so that's not bad. I mean, it kind of looks strange, just sticking out here between houses, but that's okay. Things were built like that back then, just anywhere they wanted. So what's that about there? Just scrolling. Oh yeah, it's built. That was very fast. So let's get some more strong and some more strong. And I think maybe it'll just make sense to kind of increase it. I don't think it uses our warehouse capacity, as far as I remember. Yes, it doesn't. So it just stores it within that building. Or, well, buildings, because we've two. So that's not bad. Here, that's fine. 300. Maybe if we'll increase it to 4, because we have now more people. And that's just being stored within those 2 buildings. Or 3, I think we have now. So we're gonna mark those houses, not houses, but trees. Yeah, let's just mark all these as well. I know I've said it that I prefer not to, but I think I've done it before, so let's just do it again. And then they'll grow back. And food-wise, we're okay for a moment. So what's going on? Work has stopped. Yeah, okay. Open. Woo! The warships returned. Okay. And you all shameful warriors. How dare you? Anyway, well, I don't know what fame has been lost, because it doesn't look like we've lost it. If anything, it just grew or increased by itself because of whatever we're doing, expanding and whatnot. Happiness also, so it did not seem to have a direct effect, as far as I can see. So it's a bit strange. Yeah. Let's just see if we can repair a boat. No, nothing to repair. I think they were just, yeah, I think they've disappeared. Oh no, there's one there. Let's just see, there are 3. Yeah, I think they're just beyond repair at this point. So let's just build another one. We have the planks. Oh yeah, there's one here, completed almost, finally. Too quiet. I think with the stone now, with the bricks, it'll speed up. So that was a good choice. This is almost ready. Yeah, these take forever. 48 planks, timber. I think what we're gonna do as well is to just increase it to 200. We've plenty trees, there's plenty logs, so not a bother there. Harvest, not harvest, not ready. Okay, let's just take a quick look, because I think we've all the buildings built, like literally. We've unlocked the other thing yesterday, but that's not available. I can't remember, what was it exactly? This, no, somewhere here. Not tower, something else. Oh yeah, village defense. It says the buildings, the defense buildings can be built, and there's nothing like that when we go here. Training camp is the only building. So I think all the other buildings have been built at this point. Yes. There are no more objectives. We have 7 points. So let's just see what else is there. Something here and something here. But the color basically, so this is army or military kind of expansion. And this, just, it's so dark and it's difficult to see if there is anything here. You can see there's something here, but there is not. I think we've reached the top of the crown of the tree. And if anything, there's a couple of things here for trading, kind of a bigger icon. So maybe if we'll go this way. Yes, what's this? Okay. Yeah, that's not that's nothing crazy. Trade ship customization features unlock. Okay, well it doesn't tell us what it is. And then there are 2 branches here. 2 big icons I see and 2 big icons I see here also. So maybe let's just go here. And what's this? Power of armor. Okay. Heavily armored warriors can be trained. And let's just unlock here. Okay. And that's the Drakkar. Okay. So it doesn't seem like there are any new buildings anymore. This is just kind of more, if anything, in terms of customizations and unlocking of different things of what we already have. Yeah. Perfect. So what I want to do, yeah, it's just, oh yeah. This build somehow is very slow comparing to the other ones. I really don't understand why that is. Very much so. A school would really make sense, wouldn't it? Here, I mean, how do people become smart? I mean, unless there is something else. I know experience, obviously, etc. in real life and things. Obviously back then as well, but at the same time, you would want to, you know, kind of expand their knowledge, etc. So it's interesting. Yeah, let's just go with this. And we'll build, yeah, we'll build another one because those boats are very low. They'll have to be, they'll probably disappear or something when they're broken. Well, sink, I guess, because it's a boat. Yeah, so we've nicely cleared the entire forest. Things are getting built because we have now the other place for stone. So things are slowly happening. I think it would just make sense just to kind of decorate it around here. Maybe with a bit of stone or something. Maybe if we had one of the totems. Yeah, speed and luck. Yeah, maybe something like this. Let's just rotate it. And then have those thingies around it. Like so. Yeah. Kind of like a proper shrine stuff thingy. Let's just see. Yeah, like this. Then have this thing here. Or maybe... Oh, what's that about? Yeah, and then over here I want to have like a... No, cannot join. Go away. Like a pit with some barrels. Yeah, like that. Some boxes. bucket. Shields. Yeah, shields. I don't know what can I do with that though, but that's okay. And something here like a rack. And stone. Where are the carts? Oh yeah, here. So a couple of these just to make it more lively. Yeah. And just broken. Yeah, like a camp kind of a style place thingy. That's fine. And then where are the lanterns? Wood. Yeah. Where are the lanterns? Oh yeah, here. So let's just have it here, 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 here. Yeah, and I think that's it. Perfect. Looks good, yeah. This is like a shrine kind of a place. You can just come and pray. And a bit of a camp here going on. People can just relax. Yeah, let's just get someone here. So we've housed everyone. We have 211 people, almost 10,000 points, fame points. Everyone has their little house. Yeah, this is now being planted. Looking good, guys. I mean, the game definitely has a long way to go, but yeah, as I say, it's still playable. There's a lot of different things that can be done here. So that's not bad. We have quite a bit of, the stone I was lacking, because obviously this is now using it up, but that's fine. This has never been used. Fine also. Yeah, I quite like this area again. I mean, it's overlooking the entire village, so that's another good spot. This house maybe not exactly. I mean, you have to you have to squeeze in to get there. But at least the side window, which there are none. Oh, maybe there is, yeah. They can have look out. Oh, I just noticed. I quite like the logo on the house. Or banner, or whatever that is. It's cool. But these are definitely much better. Nicely made in pinks. Yeah, for sure. Ready to harvest. Yeah, can go also with that. I think feedback would be very the most important. I have said it many times, but in terms of feedback, I definitely would love to see for a system to be implemented whereby just the villagers automatically fill. To just have an option like that. If anyone wanted to do it by themselves, you know, by all means. But I just feel like if it was expanded any further, we just would not be able to keep up with every single building. At least some of it, you know, at least for like repairs, you know, other things, whatever. Otherwise, there's just so many things that you need to really keep up with, really a lot. Yeah. I like it. We've resolved the food issue. We kind of. I felt like at some point we had a lot of silver, a lot of gold. Now it kind of is stable enough, but it's not growing extremely either, if that makes sense. I want to kind of keep up with the pillars or the torches, just to give a better light here in the dock district. Yeah, looks good. And then up here. So here, here, here. Because we've now houses and people will complain that there's no lights or something. Just in between here, here, and here. And I guess since we're at it, we can just add a few more. It's really the silver isn't something that we're gonna use anyhow. Yeah, perfect. Someone is missing here in the hunt cabin, I think, or whatever, gatherer. Let's just do this, and someone else. Yeah, they're good also. Fine. Yeah, it's a fine village, I have to say. It's really, really nice. A few things were kind of underwhelming is the festival. It'll be good to see what you guys think or thought of it. You know, once you kind of press that, nothing happens. There's no... Obviously, I wasn't expecting fireworks and anything, but it'll be kind of nice to see. Not necessarily something similar like an Anno, but yes, you know, some sort of activity on the street, or maybe by the longhouse, or just around town, or maybe at least in the tavern, or anything like that. Something like that. Otherwise, it's just a button to click and nothing happens. Apart from the happiness have went out. I think it went up for a bit. I think I cannot remember. But I think basically that's what happens, and then maybe for a day or two, and then it just goes back. But nothing visually has happened otherwise. Yeah, and the boats. I do like the buildings. I think that the boats themselves, they don't really look that much different in terms of the design. They're very, very the same. The banners, I'd love to see them being in our colors, like the other ones that arrive for trade. Yeah, other than that, not much else, to be honest. It's something that is quite well made and quite thought out. Obviously, the localization leaves much to be desired for some of the things. But yeah, I'm sure that's something that'll be polished. I do like this area. I really do like it. I know it's like a row of the same houses, but it looks good, especially that it's overlooking, and the lights give it this kind of nice charm. Yeah, I really like that for sure. So it's a good concept with the gods as well. I wish they were a bit more involved in, let's say, some sort of it really looks like that's where the game is going with that, with sacrifice and the different events. I don't necessarily think that earthquake and things like that are necessary. I mean, Norway isn't really seismic active region to that extent to have, let's say, earthquake twice a year. Once in a while maybe it would make sense, but other than that, I think the gods kind of have an impact on let's say the fields or the livestock or whatever else would make an impact rather than should have an impact rather than actually earthquake, let's say, or other events are actually fine. So when it comes to the thunder, so that's definitely something that I would agree on, because obviously it's a wet region, it's fjords and things like that, so you would definitely see a lot of events like that. Yeah. And please have the laborers do things. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they don't deliver different resources and things like that to speed up the building. It's quite yeah, it's, I mean, otherwise you would have to have, I don't know how many, but even at that, I mean, 20 builders, never in any game I needed that many builders, and it's still taken forever. So that's just my feedback on that game. It'll be great to see what you guys thought of it. I think for someone that is thinking of getting the game, honestly, I think at current, in its current stage, I would rather, I would advise to hold off. It's playable, but not to a point that, you know, you wouldn't want to refund it afterwards, if that makes sense. I bought the game because I do like that kind of a genre, and I actually don't mind, let's say, supporting the developer in that way, if that makes sense, because you can see the potential, you can see where the game is going, and you know, it's definitely something that once it's released, I will for sure return to this. Absolutely, there's no doubt about this whatsoever. Now, one thing I have noticed, so when they have returned from the raid, we only have one guy, or one defense point, which means basically one army person. Now, there's not a way to check where they are. Like, literally, they're just, apart from this number, there's not a way to know where they are. So they don't sit in the training camp, not in here, they just exist. So this is the only thing that tells us how many of them are. So we had 10 of them, now we've only one. So does that mean that only one person has returned? Or what's the situation? Maybe if we go here, yeah, there's only one. So we've lost the other guys. I don't know if they died naturally, or if we lost them. I cannot remember. Yeah, I cannot remember. But that's it, guys. We've built all of the buildings in the game. We've reached over 200 population, and now it's just really just keep expanding and building the same thing over and over. More buildings, more houses. But we've resolved all of the issues. You know, now it's just a couple of people are hungry because whatever, and only things like storages are full, etc, etc. But we've done everything we needed to. The village is quite big, quite large. There's definitely more room to expand, but at this point, unless we would have played a different map, which at some point I may do, there is really no point to build anything further because there's nothing else to build, which we've checked. Yeah, storages on all those buildings. Righty ho, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you yeah, you can see here, oh, I actually didn't notice this. You can actually kind of filter through, but still it's the same thing. There's nothing else. If you could let me know what are your thoughts about the game and this playthrough, I would appreciate it. Any comments, anything, any suggestions, do let me know. For now, guys, thanks very much for watching. Take care and stay hooked.